Hello watch fans, it's day 3 of the movement control order in Malaysia and about 3 months since the virus was first reported. As you can see, I'm running out of food and supplies. Though actually I can go out and get food and supplies if I wanted to. The streets are empty, the shops are closed, and I've heard that people who are out without proper papers, they've been told really nicely by the authorities to go home. Rolex, Patek, and AP, they've all closed down. I can't go out and get the Submariners and the Nautiluses that I really wanted. Though even if they weren't closed down, I still can't get them. I thought I'd take this opportunity to review the watches that I have. A quick state of the collection video. So guys, this is what I have. But on a serious note, please guys, stay safe, observe the instructions by the authorities, and we'll all get through this difficult time, and hopefully everyone comes out safe. I actually never counted how many watches I had before I actually shoot this video, and now there is actually quite a few, so I'll just run them through really quickly. My first watch is the Seco 5 SNKD97, or I think some people call it the Seco Explorer. It's my first mechanical watch, and it was a gift from my then girlfriend and now wife. And this watch, I didn't really appreciate it right from the beginning because I wasn't really into watches then. I was actually quite annoyed that the watch stops every couple of days and I had to wind it up, so I actually ended up using a lot more of my quartz watch. The next watch is the Casio GShock GA100. It's a beast of a watch, it's a large watch, and this is also a gift, but this was more recent for my wife, and I always wanted a really nice GShock. So as I know that it's quite an indestructible watch, and nowadays I still use it for any activities that I deem to be a little bit more tough. My third watch is the Seiko Visage Geshiki. It's a limited edition piece of 7000. It's by far my most photogenic watch, and I really do like it very much. And this is definitely a keeper as well because it's the first ever mechanical watch that I ever bought for myself after really exploring the world of watches. Watch number 4 is the Seco 5 SNKL23. I think a lot of you would have heard about this, especially after the article by Hodinkee. I will admit that it's because of that article and the hype that I actually bought the watch. And I really have to say, it really does look a lot more expensive than it costs. Very nice little dress watch, and definitely worth the money. The fifth watch is the Sternglass Circle. It's a German watch brand, and I got this watch to review or to post in Instagram. And I also got to say that the German Bauhaus design is actually really good. And I really do like this watch. My wife loves it too, mainly because of the design of how clean it is and how legible it is. Watch number 6 is the very famous Seiko SKX. In this case, it's SKX013. I chose this because I have really small wrists, as if you've been following me you would know. It fits my wrist quite nicely, and I also actually am quite surprised by how much of a strap monster this watch is, and it's been ticking very well. It's a very good watch, a very strong watch. It gives off a very tough vibe as well. I think it's well deserving of its reputation. Watch number 7 is the Panerai GMT. It's a homage to the Rolex GMT Master 2. To be honest, after all this while, I'm still quite on the fence about homages, but I have to say that it's a very handsome looking watch. But credit goes to Rolex for coming up with the design. Still, for its price, having a ceramic bezel, a sapphire glass, it's hard to beat. But I don't think this will stay in my collection long. Right from the beginning of getting into the hobby about a year ago, I knew that I wanted a vintage dress watch, and I got this watch, the Omega Seamaster 600. It's definitely a very nice dress watch by Omega. This is made in the 60s. It's got a very simple date function, which I actually like. The only annoyance about this watch is that it doesn't have quick set, so after not wearing it for a couple of days, you do have to spend a little bit of time trying to set the date. But all in all, it's definitely the best, I guess, very classy little dress watch that I have. Watch number 9 is the Richard Legrand Odyssey Mark III. I was eyeing the Richard Legrand Odyssey Mark II for a long time, and I was really happy when they came out with the Mark III. And I believe that this is probably one of the best value for money dive watches out there. And it's currently my favorite watch, as I believe it's a really nice dress diver watch. Watch number 10 is the Spinnaker KMH midsize. It's in black and gold. It's definitely a more glitzy piece, something that stands out. For a micro brand, I think Spinnaker is definitely doing very well. This watch I also received as to post in my Instagram, and it definitely is a watch that I wear when I feel a little bit more blingy, I would say. Watch number 11 is the Zero Mercury. Definitely a fashion watch, very clearly a fashion watch. But I think it's the design is quite unique. It is definitely pricey for a fashion watch and a quartz watch, but for those who are seeking for something that's a little bit wacky and out of the world, I think this is not a bad watch. Just be mindful that you're paying for the design. Watch number 12 is another legendary watch, the Seiko Monster. This is the first generation Black Monster, and I got it because mainly I couldn't pass up a very good deal. I saw it online and I decided to get it. It's a large watch for sure, but somehow I still like to wear it, and it definitely stands out very well. The lume on this thing is basically a beast, and it really justifies its reputation. Watch number 13 is another watch that I got from sponsors, and that's the Boulder Venture. This is the older version, the quartz version. To be honest, I love this watch very much. It's one of my grab and go to watch just because it's quartz and it's made of titanium, so it's really tough. It's definitely the lightest and most comfortable watch that I own. It's, well, hard to beat a very good, comfortable, tough quartz watch, even if you love mechanical watches. Watch number 14 is not technically my watch, it's actually my son's. I got it because I really wanted to find out what the fuss is all about, and it's the Casio F91W, another legendary watch. And it deserves its reputation as well as, I mean, all the other watches that I mentioned that's legendary, has a good reputation, there's a reason behind it. This watch is just small, tough, rugged, lasts very long, and the best thing is it costs less than 10 bucks. Again, truth be told, if you have this watch, you really don't need anything else. If you just need something to tell the time and is rugged and durable. Last but not least is the Suunto Spartan Trina. I've ran a couple of marathons with it and a couple of half marathons with it as well. It's my go-to watch for exercising, and I don't think there's a mechanical watch that could do what this watch can do. So that's all my watches. It's, I think, too big of a collection, to be honest, and I'm looking to trim it down and possibly raise a little bit more funds to get my first luxury watch. I don't know what it will be yet, but hopefully I'll have the chance to, especially after what we're going through now. To my wife, if you see this video after I'm gone, if you need to survive, and for the kids, please sell my watches. It's actually worth a lot more than what I told you I paid for them. Someone's at the door.